Pellice ഗ്രാമത്തിലാണ്. അവിടെ ഒരു ഹൈക്കിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് പോകാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് റെഡി ആയിരിക്കുക. രാവിലത്തെ ചർച്ച കഴിഞ്ഞ് ലഞ്ചും കഴിച്ച് കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് പല വാനുകളിലായി കയറി ഇടയ്ക്കൊരു സ്ഥലം വരെ ചെല്ലും. എന്നിട്ട് അവിടുന്ന് ബാക്കി ഹൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാനാണ്.
Maya, the bee, Maya, the bee.
Yes, that was the original idea. Hi.
Hi! Man, I love that. It was one of my favorites when I was small.
Yes,
That's a 360
one of your guys sang the song.
But I was.
Hey, actually. Haven't you done it?
I've done it, but I've done it that we went.
No? Non è buono, no? Mai, mai. Okay. Quanti anni fa? 5 anni fa? 2-3 anni fa. Oh, wow. Oh. Ok. Ok.
Adesso siamo da soli. Vabbè, abbiamo 2 figli.
Ok. Quanti anni?
Per l'alpettino sono appunto dalla Repubblica Ceca.
Ma come? No.
Perché pubblica con mia cognata,
Ok.
mia moglie, ha incontrato anche questa
Pellice.
Wstawamy, już nic nie przewadzi. Żadnych stoiki, bo tak.
She's provoking.
It's fine.
He's just contemplating on his decisions now.
Looking at the flower or
Someone lives in that little place.
Ah, that's true. Yeah. And she's smiling.
she's so happy.
Look at that stone house. But I do know and love a lot of songs in Malayalam. Like most of the Malayalam songs are like older English hymns wherein someone was going through a particular situation and then they wrote that song as a comfort or word that God gave them as a comfort to go through that situation. However, the English worship songs these days are like praise and worship mostly. I'm not saying it's bad, but when you sing it, sometimes it does not feel it inside. You can take off your shirt, at least you will have the shirt dry.
Yeah, they go do my
You just put it inside.
faster eating.
Okay.
And one of the reasons was also, I think it was the last drug that we took his medicine, and she just asked if we could like basically have a break. And I get that. I completely understand. So yeah, I said yeah, definitely. And then I like I think another day I just decided to go and meet for 1 month. And I was about to see the clarity. And I was working in America and then internship time. And the relationship was I think it was like 3 weeks when I was. I didn't really like intentionally have like a free time sitting and meditating. What should I do?
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ പറയണ്ടായിരുന്നു അതാ ചെയ്തെന്ന് പറയണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
So do you work outside the home? You sit there? Yes. Yes, I do. So I work in a research institute. Research.
Now we are going. Now we are going to the elevator. I know we're going to the elevator. Now we are going to the elevator, pressing the button. I want an elevator. It's so funny. It's so funny because other people told me that they're very far. Oh yeah, they go. Yeah, you can do it like that. But the Holy Spirit is working like I don't have to listen to this like every day from you. Like come back to them about Lord movement. So I will see this program gets me to feel compared to owner. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So because I go through that. If I can go back to my life. Testimony so much. I would love to see him find this problem. Long. I already problem of it. And he didn't know who he got it. Right? And he didn't know how to live from him. And not in performance. Yes. And so that was because then, and so the younger ones, we can go. Always trying to sneak it. No, I mean, you wouldn't even need to have all the need is to hold still, of course. But you need to do this life is pretty radical. Dietro a quello lì che continua a fare così. Vodka. Vodka.
They might want to rest in a different they'll keep going. They're really strong animals in the market. I see people get attached when they look at them. And you know the thing or
അതുവഴിയാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ കയറി വന്നത്. താഴെ വെള്ളച്ചാട്ടമുണ്ട്. മക്കൾ കുറച്ചുകൂടി കളിക്കുന്നു. Heard of something? ആ ഭാഗത്ത് മേളിൽ ഒരു ബിൽഡിംഗ് കാണാം. അങ്ങോട്ടേക്കാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു പോകേണ്ടത്. അതിനകത്ത് 10 minutes മേ ബി. വെയിലുണ്ട്, എന്നാ വലിയ ചൂടില്ല. ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ കാഴ്ചകൾ കണ്ടു പോകുന്നു. നമ്മൾ താഴെ കണ്ട വെള്ളച്ചാട്ടത്തിൻ്റെ മേൽഭാഗത്ത് നമ്മൾ എത്തിയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഇപ്പുറത്തൊരു പാലമുണ്ട് വണ്ടിക്ക് പോകാൻ. എന്നാൽ നടന്നു പോകാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ളവർക്ക് വെള്ളം ക്രോസ് ചെയ്ത് പോകാം. അത് കുറച്ചുകൂടെ മേളിൽ നിന്നാണ് വരുന്നുണ്ട് തോന്നുന്നു. ആ ഭാഗത്ത് നിന്ന് ചിലപ്പോൾ ആ മലയുടെ മേളിലോ അവിടെ വല്ലോ മേളിൽ നിന്നായിരിക്കാം. എന്നാൽ ഇവിടെ ക്രോസ് ചെയ്യാം. അങ്ങോട്ട് വെയിലും പൂക്കളൊക്കെ കാണാം. വളരെ ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുള്ളാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ഷൂ തണുത്ത വെള്ളമാണ്. ഐസ് വെള്ളത്തിനകത്ത് കാലിക്കൽ പോകുന്നത്. കാല് തണുപ്പ് മരയിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. ഐസ് വെള്ളമാണ്. ഹായ്. മറ്റേ ഏതാണെന്നറിയത്തില്ല, നോർവേ പോലെ ഉണ്ട് കണ്ടിട്ട്. എന്നാൽ രണ്ട് സൈഡും മനോഹരമായ കാഴ്ചകൾ കാണാം. പൂക്കളുണ്ട്, ഊതിയ പറക്കുന്ന ചെടികളുണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ ചെടിക്ക് വെള്ളമൊഴിക്കുന്നു. ഇതാണ് റെഫ്യൂജിയോ ജെർവിസ്. കുടിക്കാനുള്ള വെള്ളമുണ്ട് ഫൗണ്ടനിൽ നിന്ന്. കോഴികളെ കാണാം. പൂവൻ കോഴിയുണ്ട്, പെടക്കോഴിയുണ്ട്. ഇവിടെ താഴത്തെ വാലി ആൾക്കാർ റെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതും ചായയും കുടിക്കുന്നതാണ്. Oh, they're already there.
Ah, nice terrace.
Hey, Nathan.
Nathan!
Is that water or is that snow?
Snow.
Snow, okay. സന്ധ്യയായതുകൊണ്ട് മഞ്ഞ് കവർഡായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന മൗണ്ടൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ രാവിലെ പകൽ സമയത്താണെങ്കിൽ മേല് വരെ കാണാം ഐസ് കവർഡാണ്. ആ റൈറ്റ് സൈഡിൽ കാണുന്ന ആ ഭാഗത്തുള്ള മലകൾ ഫ്രാൻസ് ആണ്. ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഇറ്റലി.
It's like Sam is.
Yes, he's scared definitely.
Yeah, he's telling her, please. You know, there is like this story of a princess on a castle, and it's like, yeah, send your
Right. No, that is the only way that works now. Either you have a school or a hospital,
Yeah,
you serve the community, and then you share the gospel.
yeah.
I remember when we were kids, or like during my parents' time, there were like whenever we used to had big meetings, Christian meetings like conferences or conventions, there would be missionaries from abroad, Europe or America, who would come to preach. But now the government has kind of banned it. So as a missionary, you could come, you could visit, you could see places, you could go to church, but you cannot
can come as
open.
tourist,
Yeah,
no?
you cannot share gospel, not openly.
Okay, wow.
And if someone is called, they would be deported.
Uh-huh. You know, in the church where I am in Spain, I'm Catholic. So in the church, there is a priest. He became priest recently. He's from India.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. He did his studies in Spain.
Okay, that's
He was
interesting.
originally from India, and he was telling me that there's so many conversions, but I didn't know that it's also so much persecuted.
It is.
Yeah, but the Hinduism sees it as a threat, obviously. Mm. Even though
Threatening of the religion, even though they are the vast majority, Christianity is less than 2%. But then again, the social order is changing, and
yes,
there's
but
an innate fear of change in
Yeah,
humans.
yeah.
So that is also one of the
it's a
reasons.
fear, yeah, of course. And yeah, because I thought that also the casta system, so it's really even it's supposed to be over. But
It is kind of government is trying different schemes, different things to study the soil.
both. So how it affects to the plant, for example, if the plants, like for the maize, for the corn, if they produce like fruit, like if they produce like the corn cob, also like how tall the plants are, the height, like the weight, you know, how it affects the plant and the
Right.
production of cereal, and also like how it affects the soil and the microbial activity in the soil and the microorganisms in the soil. Yeah.
And like, do you think that these changes, especially the natural changes happening because of temperature, climate change, could it affect the DNA of the plant or the seedling, as in some kind of mutation happening?
It could, but I don't think, you know, mutations in plants go much slower than in microorganisms, for example.
Okay.
So it could be that it might affect the plant, but it would be more if it's viable or not, like if the plant is able to withstand it or if it dies.
Right.
The case of corn is very strong. It's a very strong plant. Like it can withstand drought, it can withstand high temperatures. So in our experiment we see that corn is a stronger crop than wheat, for example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And like, is
produces
corn a major crop?
And then they always go to
I think everyone, except Cindy and Carolyn, everyone else from the team I'm seeing here for the first time. We came on
except
Gita's car.
Sam and Anishka.
Of course, yeah. Sam and Gita.
This is from India, okay?
Okay, it is possible because I remember I saw a couple of guys get down at Marutan ke naam is just outside like the transfer post to St. Thomas Church. But I did not figure out where they are going. It is possible.
Yes, and I met there a couple, and there was from India, And I was so impressed with her because she was able to learn for 1 year.
Wow.
Like, I was like, how did you do it? And she said, well, I was like, just learning. Like,
Okay.
like, you know, like 8 hours a day. You know, like I was, because she needed to pass the exam in order to study.
Oh, okay.
So she was kind of forced. She said, you know, I had to do it.
To Czech Republic.
Yes,
I went to a
so
farmer's market and I saw at least 6 or 7 different kinds.
Yes. Also potatoes. You know, both tomato and potato come from America originally. So, like, you know, the first country to go to America was Spain, so we brought them.